Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
What is up, everyone? It's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming, and we're back with some more LEGO Harry Potter years 5 through 7. In fact, we're going to cover the Divination Courtyard as well as the Divination Room and the Astronomy Tower here in this video for free roam. In fact, you're going to need a key character, a dark magic character, and I'm not sure we need a strong one for this one, but it's always good to have one just in case. Taking a quick look at the map that we've been using, made by Bonefish Gamer, we're going to focus on the red area down there. That's right, you've got red on you, and you can tell that based on the color of the thumbnail on the left-hand side, as well as the text up on the top. So here we are, right where we left off in the classroom corridor, and we're going to take a right over on the, well, right-hand side of the area, and check it out, we have found ourselves a new courtyard. It's the Divination Courtyard. Now, keep in mind, we didn't name all these, and as you probably noticed, the game actually called this something different. But we are referencing the map, and we figured that would be the quickest and easiest way because, well, not everybody's playing the PS4 version, and the PS4 version has had a few textual updates. And, yeah, we figured that this way everyone can use the map and be on the same page. So you saw me fill up that Aquamenti spot and then use Reducto to go ahead and blast away the new shrubbery that I had grown with my Aquamenti. And look at that, it gave us a red brick, and we took it on over to who? The owl, duh! Come on, boys and girls. Now, hey, you might have noticed that I just blasted this flower pot hanging. I actually had to build that in a previous encounter with this area, so I didn't mean to, but apparently it's stuck. So make sure you build it up if it's not already there, and go ahead and blast away. Now, if you've built it and blasted, there's probably a good chance that it's still hanging there, but you might not get credit for it. So make sure you zap all three of them after building them, and booyaka show! We'll go ahead and collect the Jenny dress character token, and look at this. Right off to our left-hand side, we've got some 3D goggles, or a Quibbler dispenser with some Spectre specs, and this is a twofer. We're actually going to get 2 for 1 in this particular event. We're going to jump up after building up with the Spectre specs, and look at that, we get Neville Waiter Edition as well as a gold brick. So look at that, we have officially done everything but save that student in peril. So get ready to turn that frown upside down, because all we have to do is wash away the dirt that he seems to be stuck on the wall. So yay, we saved the buddy. All right, look at that. We've got studdage galore. And next up, well, we're going to take a quick peek at the old ghost guide for the area, jump for joy, and we're going to make our way out of here. In fact, we're going to go ahead into the divination room. Now, this one is pretty simple, and I'm not sure I'm not sure I do a great job of looking at the old ghost guide. I've done pretty good through most of this, but I've messed up a few. But check this out. We need to get up to the top of these stairs, but I cannot get up there. Well, it turns out we actually have to come over here and use Leviosa to go ahead and move this piece on top of this other piece. And then it's weird because then it just becomes like this little elevator, or I guess it's a boinger, and it boings us up, and we got some more 3D goggles to grab. So get inside that Quibbler dispenser and get those Spectre specs, and head off to the left side of the room where we're going to find some glowy bits, some purple and green. I guess it's more of like aqua and, I don't know, fuchsia? I don't know really what it is, but it's not purple and green. It's a little off. And we're going to grab that red brick and take it right on over to the owl. That's right, I saved you. I spared you this one time. Remember that. And look at that, it's the character token detector. So, well, hey, if we needed it, we could go ahead and use it. But we got our own character detector, and he goes by the name of Brian. Ha ha ha. All right, and speaking of detector, over on the right-hand side, we have detected some gold. So make sure you sneak over there and grab that. Now, this started happening really weirdly, oddly enough, towards the end of my free roam playthrough. It started auto-saving. Now, I'm not sure if it's just the areas or what. These may have been problematic areas in the earlier editions on PS3 and Xbox 360, where the game would save while you were trying to leave the room and it would crash things, but I'm not sure exactly why that happened, but it happens a few more times. But hey, I'm behind. Make sure you use Aquamenti on that water tank back there and go ahead and fill it up and collect the character token. And meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and actually get sidetracked. I totally thought this was going to be a collectible, but I wasn't looking at my notes. Some of these areas are real easy to kind of track and know because I've been here before. I've only been to the Divination Room, I think, one time in this story playthrough, and it's been quite a while, and honestly, I didn't remember, so I was just kind of like reaching for anything over here. But as it turns out, I actually already went by it. And, yeah, these cups back here on the wall, I blasted them. If you rewind it, you can see, but I just didn't hit them at the right angle. So, we saved another student in peril and turned yet another frown upside down. Now, on the right side of the entrance up above, there are 3 teacups hanging. You're going to want to blast all 3 of those and rebuild them into a giant cake. You know, it's a bigger teacup. I thought it was going to be another cake. I don't know what Lego has with cake, but lots of cake in Lego games. And hey, look at that. We got a character token for Neville and his pajama jammy jams. That's right. God, I love that smile, that little crooked smirk. I don't know why. It's just hilarious to me. All right, in the back right corner, we have some silver blocks. Silver blocks. We're going to go ahead and destroy those. And, you know, we get this piece of tubing. And, you know, as it would turn out, we actually, you know, thought, oh, well, we're going to go ahead and build this. Remember when I mentioned earlier we were here for the divination story part? We had to come here and learn some spells. Well, yeah, this is what this is for. So we've already done this. We already got that. We don't need that. But hey, we got some studs, and we're actually getting pretty close to our 1 billion now. As I've already mentioned, we actually don't quite get it. We should have gotten it before we purchased a bunch of gold bricks. But we didn't. But hey, we're like only like 200,000 or something like that away from getting it, and it's not going to take long to get that. So, all right, we have officially finished up the divination room, as you saw the old ghost guide there, and now we're going to head back into the courtyard and over to the far right side where we're going to go to the astronomy tower. Now, if you followed our prepping for free play video, you probably came here and got Grindelwald old, which is why there's already a character token achieved. But we're going to start things off by blasting this telescope on the left-hand side and go ahead and get Antonin Dolohov. And now we actually need some dark magic abilities, and as it turns out, we do not currently have them. So, I've been pretty good about preparing before going to the areas, and in this particular one, I totally botched that. I messed that up, so please forgive me. But we're going to have to run back all the way over into the classroom corridor over here and go up the stairs to the right. And there we go. We're at the top of the stairs. We got ourselves a cauldron. And we can drink all sorts of things, but the one we want is the polyjuice. So we'll go ahead and select Grindelwald Old. Hey, we were just talking about him, weren't we? And look at that, we also got a key character. It is important, too, that you also grab a key character if it doesn't automatically assign you one when you drink and choose the dark magic character, as we will need to go ahead and access a safe in this room as well. And all right, so back through the Divination Courtyard, up into the Astronomy Tower, and all right, we're going to start with this red and black object in the back. Go ahead and, well, I guess just kind of shuffle it around, and I don't know what exactly we're doing. It looks like we're lighting it. It's almost like a giant candle, but you have to, like, break. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of, like, when you buy a new electronic toy and it's got that little plastic insert. You have to pull out the back so it doesn't actually use the battery. You know, it separates the battery from the terminal of the device. I don't know if I made it. I made it confused you way more than I explained my. But that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of those little tabs that you have to pull out. And, ooh, a purple. Now, once you get all 5 of those items slammed around, it actually gives you a purple stud as well as a red brick. And we'll go ahead and take that right on over to the owl on the left-hand side, and that one's going to be good for fast magic. So apparently that's building things fast, maybe? I don't know. I guess that could apply to any magic, perhaps. I don't really use the red bricks other than purchasing them. So, all right, we've used our safe character on the right to go ahead and bust open that with the key. And then watch this. I totally messed this up. So I know there's a deluminator lamp being built, but dude, parts of it are on the ground still. Where are you going? And this is quite the struggle, and I'm serious. The struggle is real right now because I am looking all around thinking, where's the deluminator? Where's the lamp at? I can't find it. Now, it turns out the other half of this, once we get that light source built, is actually right there in the painting on the wall. And we actually just hand the light on over to him, and he gives us a nice character token. But it takes me a half a second to figure out, oh, wait, which way did they go? Which way did they go? There's the pieces, and there's what I need. We'll go ahead and switch back to Ron and pull out that lamp one more time. One more time. And look at that. We got light. Ron says, let there be light. And we'll go ahead and kick it down to this buddy right here. Here you go, buddy. What do we get in return? Not that cheeseburger, I hope. Is that a cheeseburger? I don't know what that is. But hey, we'll take that character token. And all right, this one happens to be for Professor McGonagall. So, yeah, I know who that is. Oddly enough. And look at this. We got a parcel tongue puzzle in the back kind of cathedral-like area. And I'm pretty sure I messed this one. Nope. Oh, I get this one right. I do mess one or two more of those up. And oh, look at that. Hey, buddy, don't be scared. We've got you covered. We got a bunch of studs we're going to pick up, too. Thank you very much. But look at that. We got the student in Peril up here. And we got another one of those autosaves. So, again, I didn't change anything. I didn't turn anything on or off that wasn't on or off before. Like, it just started doing that. And we've been through an awful lot of free roam and not had that experience yet. So, kind of weird. But, hey, there is a bookcase in the back. Make sure you get your hack on with Hermione. And look at that. We got Grindelwald Young. Ooh. I didn't check to see how much he costs. And I'm not sure he has black or dark magic. I almost called it black magic. But, you know, maybe he would have been a cheap alternative to grab as well when preparing for free play. So, hey, taking a quick look at the Ghost Guide, we have officially completed that area. And we're going to return to the area we began in because it's also the area we will start on next and depart from to go back to the next area, which happens to be the Great Hall entrance or the pink area on the map. So, you know what this screen means. That's going to wrap it up for LEGO Harry Potter years 5 through 7, Divination Courtyard free roam. We also covered the Divination Room and the Astronomy Tower too, so hopefully you guys found this video entertaining and maybe a wee bit helpful, or maybe both. And if you did, hey, head on over to any of our social pages like Facebook, Twitter, or simply comment, vote, subscribe down below. And speaking of down below, we also have quick links and all sorts of links to our social pages and stuff. We got all, like, listen, if you've never looked at our video descriptions, you owe yourself just this one time. You know, go ahead, click that, see more. I think that's what it says. See more, view more. I don't remember what it says, but click that button, and it's going to show you all sorts of stuff. It's going to tell you what's going on in the video you're watching. It's going to tell you if there's any links in the video to get to the collectibles. It's also going to show you all of our social pages and points of interest and playlists and yada, 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 yada. So, all right. As for me, that's going to do it for now. As always, until next time. Yada, 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 yada. See ya.